What is up, guys? This is Pinzo, and we are back with another video today. So today is a little different. Today is a video for me hitting 100 subs, which like really isn't like that big of a deal. Let's be clear, it is not that big of an accomplishment, but I'm happy with it. So I made this video. I said for you guys to leave some questions on my last few videos, and a bunch of you did do that stuff. So today we are going to be answering those questions and some more that I've seen on my channel from like a really long time ago. So we'll be answering basically any question that has been in my comment section ever. Most of them. We'll be answering those today. So let's get into it. So the first question I have here is from Sans Nash. He says, "You got any story about flutes?" And I do have stories about flutes, and one of them involves a cucumber, and the other involves a man's ass. But those are the only two flute stories I've got, so if you really want to know those, find me in person. The next question here from Ja Tatarka. He says, "Bro, are you an FFA or something? What's with all the agriculture?" And, well, the simple answer to that is no, because only nerds are in FFA. The next question I have here is from Tony Tatarka. He says, "How did you become such a nerd?" Well, the simple answer to that is that I hung out with you. You know who you are. And the next question here we've got from Adan McGodick. He says, "What's your favorite game to play?" Well, I have a lot of favorite games to play. My number one of like all time would probably be Minecraft, just because the game is fantastic. You know, you can't really say not Minecraft here, because like I think that's like a cardinal sin if you don't say Minecraft, to be honest. Here we go with another question from Ja Tatarka. He says, "Bro, why do you have so many farms? That's a lot of agriculture." And well, the simple answer to that is I hung out with a couple nerds who were in FFA, and they make me farm everything. They taught me about dairy cows and all that kind of stuff, and now I cannot forget. They have cursed me with knowledge, and now I must curse you as well. And another question here from Sans Nash. He says, "Is it hard trying to balance YouTube and school? Harder with a job, maybe?" The answer is yes, and it's hard to balance it, which is why I've thrown balance out the window, and I don't need to go to school anymore. Bro, I haven't been to school in like 6 weeks, so like, what are they going to do? Fire me? No, they're not. In all reality, though, it is hard, which is why I don't make content as often as I'd like. I make, 2 or 3 videos a week. I'd like to make more, but until they start paying me, that's going to be difficult. So for now, it'll stay at what it's at for now. So this question here from one Tiller Bonks. He says, "So how did you get your username, PinzoDunzo/Nightmare?" And, well, for those of you who don't know, I went by Nightmare before I went by Pinzo and I went by Nightmare when I was grinding hardcore, like, competitive paladins. And I was pretty good at it, but I was also really young, and I just went by Nightmare because it sounded cool. I spelled it Nitmar3, which is how MOG gamers would spell it, and then I stopped using it once I kind of shifted more towards casual. So as for Pinzo, well, when I was little, I wanted to be a hacker. I wanted to grow up, and I wanted to basically steal people's bank accounts and take all their money, because I thought that sounded fun. And all hackers have a call sign, kind of. And mine was going to be Pinzo, Pinz0, because it sounded cool. It looked cool, it sounded cool. And then I grew up a little more, and I was like, hey, hacker's not really a profession, but you know what is? YouTuber. So I switched from Pinzo to Pinzo with an O, because that's like an actual name. And then there was one day that I was fatefully playing Path of Exile. And I was making a character, and I don't know if you guys have played Path of Exile, but in Path of Exile, you need a last name on your character. So I had named my character. I just made them all, and I named him Pinzo, and then it wouldn't let me play without a last name. So I was like, I need a last name. I'm like, what would be a good last name to go with Pinzo? And I was like, Dunzo. And so from that moment forward, I became Pinzo Dunzo. it stuck. It sounds good. It really rolls off the tongue. So, I don't know. It just stuck around. I like it. I dig it. So, yeah, that's how I got Pinzo Dunzo. So, boys, this has kind of been my 100 sub special. And I would like to do these every 100 subs or so if I keep growing at the rate I am. Because, you know, it's kind of an achievement for me to get 100 more subs at the rate I'm growing. But for now, that is all I have for you. More normal content will be on the way closer to this weekend. I've got a lot of stuff going on with school right now, so I'm just trying to keep up, really. But more content should be on the way either Friday night or Saturday afternoon. I'm not sure yet. So stay tuned for that. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 200. And other than that, boys, I've been Pinzo. This video's done so. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.